Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are, another weekend here in the Fast Lane Motorsports League. Now, I do have to say, we have a lot of cars here tonight, and I don't mean what you see on the screen right now. We got 12 cars post laps. We still got about 8 or 9 more cars to post laps. So, tonight is going to be a very stacked night. Also, going to be a very hectic night. Hickory Motor Speedway is where we are currently here tonight. This track definitely produces some very intense racing, things like that. So we're just going to have to kind of see JD McGee sitting on the track right now, sitting on the back stretch. Hey, John Etheridge around. No, he's getting around here. Keith Kincaid, who was fastest in practice, able to only put down a 5th place lap. Right now we're looking at Brett McCoy, Bob Belshaw, Frank Barbary, Aaron Abendroth. Abendroth is what Abendroth, one of the two. If you happen to be watching there, Aaron, in the 65 car, if you happen to be watching, man, tell me how to pronounce your name, man, because I promise you I will butcher it. I'm the world's worst, honestly. 16 cars put down a lap time so far. Got 2 more, so we got 18 cars here tonight. Rem Wyatt, John, I don't even want to try to say that. So, John in the 86. If you happen to be watching as well, tell me. Rem, I know how to say your last name, Wyatt. Not that hard. We try to have fun here though. Man, James Daring to the top of the board. How about that? Brett McCoy going to have to start on the outside pole right now. It's looking like James Daring is going to be your leader. Wherever you are, make sure to get you a drink, get you a snack, because it's going to be an action-packed race. I got myself a Mountain Dew here, so wherever you are, wherever you're sitting at, make sure you get one. Because here shortly, we will be getting to race time. I'm going to go ahead and take me a sip of my drink. I am Polish, and let's go racing, boys. Yeah, that's what we like to see right there. Not much time left. Monsters of Dirt saying, "What's up? Let's go racing, fellas." Do you got $1 on? Who do I have? Who do I have $1 on? Man, I might be a little biased saying this, man. I might get some bad rep for this, so I might have to go to good old Brett McCoy. Man, he's fast, but man, it's one of those things you just never know. I don't want to call it out just yet.
More give than take goes along.
Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead and mute that up. Go ahead and run through this grid. See right there. Put the thing back. I need to pick my guy. Well, here you are. You can pick right here. Starting on the pole, you got James Daring. Onto his outside, you got Brett McCoy. In third, Bob Belshaw, Frank Barbary. In that 4th position, Aaron Abendroth in the 5th position. Well, Gage, I will have to tell you some of the boys to watch out for. Brett McCoy, Bob Belshaw, James Daring, these guys, pretty fast. Keith Kincaid was fastest in practice, or Kincaid. Billy McCoy saying, get tough there, Brett. Steven Rubino. Aaron is my guy. There we go. But let's keep running through it. Aaron Abendroth in 5th. Keith Kincaid in 6th. J.D. McGee in 7th. John Etheridge in 8th. Mike Fudge in 9th. Harold Ralph in 10th. John Ott in 11th. Bill Sleep in 12th. Johnny Berardi in 13th. Greg Ulmer 14th. David Mayo 15th. Daniel Rubino in 16th. You got John Sanu in 17th. Rem Wyatt in 18th. Rounding out the field here tonight. So, man, a lot of good racing here tonight. There they are, getting ready to go green. See James there, and he's down and away. Brett McCoy to his outside. Oh, big wreck already. Oh, my good Lord. That was John Etheridge. Oh, no. Yikes. Oh, yeah, I'm blown away by that one. See what happened right here. See a little bit of a crazy start, a couple cars. Oh, looks like somebody tried to go this 65 or the 17 turned the 65, but look at John Etheridge. Oh my God. Man, and the pace car's just gonna go ahead and run right through him. See if we can get a better view on that. We'll back it up just a little bit more, see if we can get a better view on that accident. See, the 17 comes down just a little bit, trying to go 3 wide and catches the 65. Just a bad situation. Man, I hate to say it, but that has to be a situation of trying to get too much on the first lap. I'm not the guy to kind of really call people out on the track, but man, sometimes you get to call it like you see it, and that was a situation where I think a guy was just trying to get maybe just a little too much on that first lap. I mean, these guys got 100 laps worth of racing to do. Steve, I'm with you, or Steven, I'm with you, buddy. Or Steve, I'm sorry, not Steven, Steve. Well, I was gonna ask, well, you know, while we do have the break, who do y'all think can win this race? Who's your race winner prediction? Drop it down to the chat. Give me a number, name, whichever one you would like to give me. Let me know who do you think could possibly win this race here, as we're already 1 to green. James Daring getting ready to take off once again. Hopefully we can get a better start. Frank Barbary already out of this race. It's showing gray on my end, which means he's more likely out. But James Daring already down the backstretch. You see Brett McCoy already putting the pressure on. Bob Belshaw right there. J.D. McGee. Aaron Abendroth still in that 5th position. He may have gotten wrecked, but he's still hanging on to it. See him a little loose right there. James Daring still leading, but man, the whole field is stacked up on him. They're all wanting to get a piece of this action up front. Gage said, well, Aaron got damage. Yeah, he got a little bit of damage, but I don't think it was enough to really damage that car. He's still running good in that 5th position, looking pretty strong up front. So, just a few laps in, and we've already got a lot of cars with a lot of damage. But a lot of new faces here tonight. We're going to kind of run through them. You got Aaron Abendroth, his first race out here tonight. John Sanu back here. Try to get a good look at this car. See him right there in the Cheetos car. Another car right here. Keith Kincaid. And Rem Wyatt, who's maybe running a little bit further back, but still having a good race. Oh, wait, I think he might actually be off the track. Oh, sorry about that. Let's jack that all up. Like, gonna be Johnny Berardi going around right here. See what happened right here. Oh, the 86 barely ever so slightly comes up, oh, and just finishes the job right there. Not meaning to, obviously trying to get slowed down, not really knowing where the 27 is going to end up. Brendan the Gent saying good luck, Bino or Bino, one of the two. I already Gage, I got you. I will definitely hit you up with a winner. James Daring has led 13 laps so far. Everybody else not really James Daring up front as well. So stacking them up 2 by 2 by 2 again. You can tell this track is definitely throwing some curveballs at these guys, but looking like a pretty good battle up front. This track is definitely sideways. Oh, accidentally hit delete. You're good. I just seen that comment pop up. James Daring still out to a good lead. Brett McCoy in second. Look at that battle for third. Bob Belshaw, JD McGee. Oh, the 65 is around again. That 65 car cannot be happy at all. I mean, he is not having a good race. Man. Man. See what happened. Did he get loose on his own or did he get hit? I kind of have to say that's on the 11 right there. I mean, he slid up just a little bit, but 11 kind of not giving any room right there. But this is definitely a situation of wanting to get all you can, trying to gain any position you can. So can't really blame the 11 either. But man, this 65 car has got to be livid right now. There's no way he can be happy right now. Whew. Man. Definitely a intense race here today. Lights out once again. See everybody lining up. Double file, double file. James Aaron getting ready to take this once again. Here he comes. He's down and away. Got a good view from the fans right now. Look at that view. What a view right there. This car is diving off into one. Here they come down the backstretch. Look at Brett McCoy. Looking to the inside. Not able to get there, though. Brett McCoy doing everything he can to catch up to this number 9 car. He's just not able to just yet. JD McGee a little bit into the wall. Him and Bob Belshaw still side by side. Can they make something happen? Look at Mike Fudge. He's now moved up into that 5th position. One car to talk about, though. The 440 or the 044 car of Daniel Rubino. He is up 8 positions since the start of this race, and even though he's got damage, he's definitely showing that he has a fast car and he's not one to play around with, even with damage. Bill Sleep also up a few positions. John Ott, Mike Fudge. You see everybody kind of getting spread out, kind of doing their own thing. You got the 86 and the 17 battling it out right now. You gotta wonder if that 86 and 17 are on a team. You know, they got very similar looking cars. So you do have to wonder. Wait and see. Oh, the 86 closing that gap up on the 17. The 17 got a little bit of damage. Aaron Abendroth, he's doing everything he can to try to gain a few positions right here. Obviously, he wants to try to take his time, but those tires have got to be screaming by now. But James Derrick still has a pretty decent lead right now. Brett McCoy doing everything he can to catch him. Oh, sorry about that. We got taken care of. I don't know what this thing is doing. On board the James Derrick. Oh, another caution is back out once again. It might be the end of John Etheridge's night. See what happened right here. Try to back it up, actually. I'm not too sure what happened. I don't know if he... Slow it down. Seems like he got to the inside of the 27. The 27 not really given the room. And he kind of got into him. And the 27 looks like he was going to save it. He had it saved. John tried to shoot to the bottom. Just, oh man, almost made it by. Just not enough time. Tough break for John Etheridge right there, man. Also, Dirt saying won't even let me pass for last. This track is definitely tough in a sense of, I mean, you got to be on your toes at all times. John Ott on pit road. John Snow just coming off. Aaron Abendroth. I believe Brett McCoy. Yeah, he pitted right there. So, man, hey, John, I hate that for you, man. You're having a good run, man. You're looking good. Look like you're going to make your way up there through the field, maybe pick up some positions. Hey man, I feel your pain there, man. I would just I would definitely keep trying, man. I mean, you're definitely looking good. You're improving every race. I think it's just these last couple tracks. Oh yeah, racing is definitely a big respect thing. I fully get that, man. Racing is all about respect. As we're back green flag racing. I think there's just a lot of jockeying back here. Oh, another car around. Bill Sleep. But John, I really do feel for you, man. That is definitely a tough situation right there. See what happened right here. Oh, that one's going to be on the 17 car once again, involved in another incident. I don't know the whole rule set here, but we are definitely moving to some better tracks next week. Next week will be Martinsville Speedway, so definitely a little bit better track is in a sense of racing. Hey man, I totally get that, man. Trying to gain the respect, definitely the number one thing you want in this kind of deal. Definitely want to get as much respect as you can. Obviously, respect your fellow racers, things like that. I think any young racer that is coming up or anything like that needs to. That is the number one thing that they need to learn is respect. Learn where your car is. Learn where the other cars are. know your limits, things like that. Know where the end of your hood is. Know where the back of your car is. Things like that. Don't cut across somebody's nose. Don't drive in so deep that you just absolutely kill the person in front of you. Things like that. Respect goes a long way in any form of racing. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's as simple as a go-kart in a front yard. Respect goes a long way in racing, as far as a give and take. But like I said, though, this is an amazing league. These guys are awesome. They do everything they can. I think it's just been a hectic last couple of weeks with a lot of new people coming in. But James Daring getting ready to take the green flag once again. He's down and away. You hear him all grabbing gears. JD McGee on the outside now. JD McGee in position to take the lead right here. Bob Belshaw. Look at Mike Fudge. I don't think he was here last week, or he might have been. I'm not too sure. But hey, man, if he was, he did. I think he did pretty good last week. But he's here this week, definitely representing. He's in the in that 4th place position. But hey, look at who's back up front. It's Daniel Rubino, up 11 spots right now and looking to take another one. He's showing that even though he's got a damaged car, he's still a force to be reckoned with. Brett McCoy to his inside, but look at him. He's holding strong there on the outside. This guy last week definitely showed a lot of grit. I mean, he was just, you know, he was up on the wheel last week. I know that, and he was driving his heart out. Definitely a big heartbreak for him last week, but look at him trying to make the position up on Brett McCoy. A 17 car coming up. He's trying to make something happen. Can he get past the 044? The 044 definitely going to race him hard for it. Look at this battle right here, though. Brett McCoy working to the inside of the number 2. Oh, there's contact back there. A few cars around. Mike Fudge, the 040. Oh, man, a big stack up. Oh, Harold Ralph, could he get stopped? He's, woo! Harold Ralph barely able to get stopped there in time. Oh, they're still wrecking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do not tell me the leader was in that. It doesn't look like he did. Oh, no. Definitely a tough break for a lot of those guys. Oh, no, no. Well, looks like there's maybe another crash a little bit further back. This might have been from an earlier incident. I'm not too sure where this incident is from. Well, we'll check this out, though. See, the number 2 tries to cut down, and Daniel is just there. And then, I mean, it's just kind of a stack-up effect from there. Oh, sorry. Trying to get locked in. See Johnny Berardi back there. We'll try to catch it from another car right here. See Mike Fudgy tries to come down. Oh, man, right in front of the 044 and just kind of a sense of a stack-up effect. See David Mayo in the Helmets Mayonnaise car. He gets hit, and everybody else just kind of stacks in. But what happened with the leaders? Oh, he's still carrying a lot of speed right here. I don't think he realized that these cars were still stopped. Oh, no, the 86 drove down the track. He did hit our leader, I believe. See what happened right here, man. This is definitely a hectic race. Oh, the 86 gets hit again. Never mind. Oh, he didn't hit the leader. Oh, lordy. James Daring barely able to get away out of that. But Bob Belshaw, now your leader. Brett McCoy in second. Harold Ralph third. Aaron Abendroth in fourth. I think they may have extended this to try to figure out what is going on with these cars. For anybody watching, make sure to get this video out there. Let everybody know, man. It's definitely the show to watch. I mean, these guys put on a show week in and week out. I try to do everything I can to try to put on a show, but you know, huge shout out to Frank Barbary and all those guys that do everything for this league. They do an amazing job. Shout out to all the drivers though. Any driver in here, man, you're awesome. Obviously we wouldn't have this if it wasn't for you. So for all you drivers out there, man, give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a pat on the back, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. So huge shout out to you. But Bob Belshaw going to be the one to lead these guys to that green flag. Look at this shot right here as they roll through the restart zone. Down and away. Bob Belshaw's grabbing those gears. Brett McCoy trying to get there. Look at Brett McCoy on the outside. Hickory's a tough track to try to make that outside line work, but Brett McCoy not afraid to try it. Man, oh, he tagged the wall, but not enough. Didn't slow his momentum down. Bob Belshaw battling hard on the inside. They are swapping the lead back and forth. You can see over there on that little ticker the name. Oh, Bob Belshaw is around. JD McGee tags him. Looks like everybody else is going to be able to skate by pretty easily. Oh, tough break for Bob Belshaw. He tried to get everything he could on the bottom. You see right there, just gets away from him. JD McGee, oh, nowhere to go for him. He just barely tags him, though. Looks like everybody else is able to escape relatively free. So our seventh caution of the night. See over there on the ticker. So for anybody that is watching, who do you think can try to pull off the win now? I mean, a lot of the cars, like I said, a lot of the cars are out of this race, but you know. Looks like Bob Belshaw is going to go a lap down. It looks like he might just go ahead and get tires and everything. I think he just got right sides. Like Brett McCoy might steal him another win, but I don't know. James Daring back up front. James has been able to hold that pace here this whole time. I think James might have slowed that startup on purpose. Look at this right here. Brett McCoy, James Daring now battling for the lead. Yeah, remember earlier though, this was the other way around. Aaron Nelson say, dude, I see you streaming. Yeah, we're here for another stream, man. Oh, look at James Daring putting the pressure on. It looked like he may have made Brett McCoy. Whoa, JD McGee. Good job, buddy. What a save right there, man. I was going to watch that back and be like, oh, man. Hey, what a save there, man. What a save. But James Daring not able to make that pass happen on Brett McCoy. Oh, whoa. That was almost bad for your Brett McCoy. Oh, look at the 11. Oh, the 11 just put all the pressure on. Brett McCoy maybe feeling just a little intimidated by the number 9. But yeah, you can probably, he probably leaned up in that racing simulator there just a little bit. He's probably going to try to hunt down this 9 again. He does not want to lose it. We're getting here to the closing laps of the race. We're 67 laps in. James Daring, oh, tags the wall. Brett McCoy tags the wall. Both of them slapped that wall, but it was pretty straight. Doesn't look like it hurt the car at all. But look at Harold Ralph. He wants that second place position. Look at JD McGee, though. So James Daring, first race out, looks like he might be able to pull something crazy off here. First week out in his debut night, looks like he might be able to pull off a, I was going to say he might be able to pull off a little bit of a win, but I'm not too sure. Oh, like Keith Kincaid. Oh, he is going to go ahead and jump to the pits. Oh, we got to the inside of the 17, or the 11. We'll back it up just a hair. See him touch just a little bit. Oh, maybe not happy with the 11. I'm not too sure. Kind of drove up into him and hit him again. And whipped it around right there. Keith Kincaid. See Bob Belshaw coming around to get that lap back. He's going to go ahead and floor it. A beautiful looking car, by the way. James Daring running a different looking car. Now, I'm not going to say I really care for this car. But personal opinion, don't really care for the number on the recorder panels. But like I said, that is just a personal opinion. Oh. Maybe a little bit of disagreement. I'm not too sure between the 11 and the 9. Maybe the 9 just didn't see him down there. You see, obviously he's trying to run down low. Wants to pick that stuff up. Maybe just didn't see the 11 down there. Honest mistake. So we're gonna have less than 30 to go, I believe. Who do you think can win this race? Drop a name, drop a number down there in the comment section. Who do you think can pull the win off here tonight? Who do you think can get it done? Do you think Brett McCoy can lock it down right here? Do you think James Daring can get it done? Oh, James Daring down and away. Now Brett McCoy can be on the offensive. Now the roles are swapped. See James sawing away at that wheel. He wants to be as steady as he can. Oh, John Ott. John Ott is around. See what happened right here. Looks just like a self-spin. Yeah, just going to be a self-spin. Obviously, coming off that corner right there. So, another reset right here. Number 15,000. Okay. Getting ready to take off once again right here. 1 to green. 10. Got 10 people watching right now, man. So, we got a lot of people watching here tonight. Oh, James Daring got a pretty good start. Look, JD McGee pushed him just a little bit. Whoa. Little McCoy has it, I think. Yeah, McCoy still could steal it out from under Daring right here. We have 18 laps to go, and honestly, 18 laps is a lot of time. Look at this. Daniel Rubino, Aaron Abendroth. Whoa, battling hard for that position. Now Daring still trying to drive away with it. McGee still wanting to, oh, another. See what happened right here. Maybe on old tires, I'm not too sure, but just, basically just a self-spin right there. Oh, tags the wall just a little bit. Not enough to really hurt the car, though. Just enough. Just enough. I'll tell you, it's got to be one of the more wilder races that I've broadcasted for these guys, but I will say Hickory, definitely a track that can throw you a few curveballs. It's just such a rough track. I think we'll have about close to 10 to go, right at 10 to go. 1 to green. See James Daring slowly moving it to the inside. See him getting those tires obviously cleaned off a little bit. Brett McCoy right there. JD McGee, Aaron Abendroth, Daniel Rubino in a good position. I hate to say it, Daniel Rubino could be the one to possibly steal this away, just depending on how this goes right here. James Daring coming through the restart zone. He's down and away. Look at JD McGee. Timed that just right. Oh, no. Daniel Rubino is around. I seen it happening back there. I was just about to call it out right before I could, and he had already whipped it around. Oh, the 11 tagged him. You've seen the sparks right there, but good job on him though to lock it down, not to cause any calamity right there. But he's probably not going to be too happy. He may have already used this fast pair, but not too sure. I'm surprised he doesn't come down pit road. He might come down pit road right here though. We'll have to see. He may be waiting it out here. I'm not too sure, but this battle for the lead is definitely racking up to something crazy. I don't think there's a car leaving here tonight that doesn't have a little bit of damage on it. I'm gonna be honest. I think like Greg Ulmer doesn't really have any damage. Looks like he's kept that car pretty clean. David Mayo obviously with a little bit of damage. Johnny Berardi, it's a little bit of splitter damage. Looks like John Ott, yeah, he's got some damage. Daniel Rubino definitely some damage. So Mike Fudge was able to get that car fixed up a little bit. Maybe John Sanu. James Daring, he's really, I have to say, he's kept that car pretty clean. And Brett McCoy, both those guys. But I would say 65, but he was involved in that first lap incident. For anybody watching for the next podcast episode, what driver do you think should be featured on that next podcast episode? Should we bring one of these drivers out?
Green.
Down and away. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I think I had to back that up just a little bit. I think the 65 might have jumped the start just a little bit. Oh no, the 9. I don't want to say anything. Being a broadcaster is hard, I have to say, because you kind of see something that obviously can cause issues. Um, Chase Elliott should be on the podcast. Yeah, if I could get Chase Elliott on my podcast, I swear. So I feel for I'm actually just gonna I'm just gonna keep the peace right here. Obviously, me being the broadcaster, I'm not out there on the track. I can't comment on these kind of things. Um, there are certain things that I believe you shouldn't do coming to the start line. Um, so if you put yourself in a bad position, obviously bad things are going to happen. That's with anything. And I've been serving in the military for a little bit. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So just gonna kind of call it how I see it. I'm a big guy at that. I'm a big believer in that, calling it how you see it. So JD McGee is your leader. Harold Ralph, Bob Belshaw back there in that third position. See what happens right here. Who can pull off the win here tonight? JD McGee is down and away. He's got 2 laps to do it. And Harold Ralph has got 2 laps to try to close that gap and try to pull off a win here tonight. You know that he's going to drive the wheels off that car. Look at him close up that gap. White flag in the air. JD McGee is your leader. Harold Ralph in second. Bob Belshaw in third. It's going to be an exciting finish no matter how you see it. How deep does Harold drive it? Oh, he drove it deep, deep. Oh, man, he almost got it. But JD McGee is your winner here tonight. Harold Ralph in second. Bob Belshaw in third. JD McGee gonna steal one out from the fastest cars tonight. I know he was up there a little bit, but James Daring, Brett McCoy, both your fastest cars of the night. I have to say they led a majority of this race. But just could not be there at the end. A tough break for these guys, or for those guys up front. I know it's definitely got to be tough, especially when you lead that many laps, and then it kind of comes down to that. Oh, Belshaw about backed her into the wall right there. I think he needs a little bit of a guide right there. He about backed her in the wall, but what a race! What a race right there. JD McGee in the 71 is your race winner. There is your race winner. And maybe getting a little bit of celebrating in. Burning it down for these fans here tonight. Ooh, about put her in the wall. Alrighty, we'll be right back with these interviews. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are. We got third place finisher Bob Belshaw. We're about to go ahead and bring him in and talk with him for just a second as soon as he pops in. Uh, but man, what a race, what a finish. JD McGee, Harold Ralph, Bob Belshaw, your top three finishers here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Bob Belshaw and talk with him. 1 second, actually. Let me. Okay, all right, we're already set. Cool. Just had to make sure. Hey, Bob, it's fun. You got a copy.
I sure do.
Alrighty, man. Congratulations on that third place finish here tonight. I know you definitely earned it here tonight. That was a different kind of race to say the least. But man, you did an awesome job, man. Tell me about the race.
I think the third place kind of was a gimme. I think the guys that were fast, with the I don't know what it was I think it was lap 90 or something. They took each other out. So I guess at this point in time, I guess I could thank them guys for the third place.
Yeah, that was
They
definitely.
they had the race hands down. I was up there early on, and I couldn't run with them guys, so that was how it worked.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely a lot of crazy racing going on. But man, you were able to hang on to it right there at the end and able to bring home a third place finish. Man, how was the track tonight? It looked very slick for a lot of guys.
uh, Bumpy, and you had to pay attention too, because like I say, if you were inside somebody and caught some bumps, it was you'd lose the car up. The same token, the high side, I hated that. I just hated to be on the high side because naturally you got to watch the mirror on the inside there, and you got to give some room if you want to survive. So, but it was, I guess, when I did get back to the EOL, I kind of drove aggressively, and I had some luck as far as the yellows goes to make myself one, move up in spots. So yeah, part of it I earned the third, but there again, it was kind of a gimme.
I catch you. Well, man, congratulations once again on a third place finish here tonight. Before we let you go, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank?
Oh, I always say what's on the card. I got a son-in-law that has a company in Minnesota called Concrete Pressure Lifting, and he also does a lot of concrete work. So anybody in the Minneapolis metro area, yeah, give him a holler.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on that third place finish, and hopefully, hopefully next week we can talk to you once again.
Less cautions, yeah,
Yeah, hopefully less cautions as well.
yeah. So and thank you, and also the guys who put this on. They do a good job. And I've always had fun racing with the older guys, so it's been fun.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely put on a show. I mean, I don't. I've broadcasted a lot of leagues, and I think this is probably the best one I've broadcasted in a while. So I really got to give a huge shout out to you guys out there on the track for putting on a show, man. But all right, man. Well, we'll see you next week, and I hope you have an awesome night.
You too. Thanks again.
No problem. All righty, now we're going to move on to second place finisher Harold Ralph. Hey, Harold, as well. You got a copy.
Anyway, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Probably not as good as you, though. I mean, I know you wanted to get one more position right there towards the end, but just didn't play out that way, man. Just kind of walk me through that race. I know it was a hectic one, but yeah, just kind of walk me through that.
It's just a tight, small track, and there's a lot of bumping and banging. It was awful right there. And at the end, I didn't get a very good restart. I started in first instead of second, spun my tires. I had 4 new tires to his none. Just didn't get a good start. That's all.
Yeah, definitely a tough break right there at the end, but man, you were able to hang on to it. I know you were involved, I think, in a couple of those instances, and man, it's definitely a tough break, especially right there at the beginning and getting closer to the end. A lot of different things going on there. Um, but man, just kind of walk me. walk me through how the track was and how the car was?
My car was good. It was better on the long run, and we had a lot of caution, so that killed me a little bit. Track being a little bumpy was, I think, messing with a few people, getting them loose or tight, more loose than anything. Overall racing was good once it spread it out and you get going green, but when it was all bumbled up, you couldn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, it was definitely tight racing for sure. A lot of y'all were nose to tail, bumper to bumper. So it was definitely cool watching you guys get around and jockey for position, man. How was it? You know, obviously racing around those guys. Was the bottom lane a preferred line for you, or was it a more of a top lane thing?
I prefer the bottom lane. The top lane was good on the restart, and I just didn't get a good one. But the bottom line for me was better. That's what I pretty much worked all week on, getting the bottom line.
I got you, man. Well, congratulations on a second place finish here tonight. Before we let you go for the night, though, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank?
Tonight, I just want to thank Frank for putting this on, and he's been doing a great job. And we're getting a few more cars, so it makes it a little bit more hectic for the guy trying to run the show. But he did a good job tonight on the tight track.
Oh yeah, definitely a tight track, and it's only going to get a little bit tighter, obviously, going to Martinsville. Before I let you go, I want to ask you about that. How are you feeling going to Martinsville next week?
I like Martinsville a lot. That may be my chance to win right there.
Hey, that might be the chance, man. Well, congratulations once again, and have yourself an awesome night, man.
Well, thank you for everything you do, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I tried to do everything I can, man. I'll see you later.
See you later.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are. We're going to talk to the man himself. He was able to get it done here tonight. You see him right there. He's in the speed car. That car definitely stands out the most. Man, that number 71 speed car. We're going to go ahead and bring him here and talk to him. Hey, JD, as well. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All righty, man. Well, you're able to park it here in Victory Lane. Definitely after a lot of maybe a little bit of controversy, but you know, hey, a win is a win, and you definitely earned it here tonight. You stayed up front, you kept the car clean there at the end, and we're able to bring it home, man. How you feeling?
Oh man, well, it always feels good. Feels good to just be competitive, which was all I really was that race. I didn't have anything for John in the 9 or maybe Brett in the 36. Those guys were faster. I'm not quite sure what happened on that last restart there or late restart, but got lucky this time. You know what? But it doesn't say that on the check.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely a hectic end to the race, but at tracks like this, that's all you can expect. This track right here is definitely hectic in itself. Kind of walk me through how the track was and how your car was.
You know, I'd practiced quite a bit this week on just getting the car to drive good. Wasn't really worried about overall speed, just wanted to kind of be in the area, but didn't want the thing getting loose and getting sideways off the corner. And, you know, it took me, I needed a long run there to have a chance of beating those guys before the incident. But yeah, the track is super, super rough. And, you know, I was having trouble with my car bottoming out. But overall, just a fun race. You know, certainly a lot of cautions, but, you know, that was, I guess, kind of to be expected.
Yeah, Hickory is definitely a track that can produce a lot of cautions. But man, congratulations on a win here tonight. Very well deserved, man. You kept your car clean. Before I let you go for the night, though, are there any friends, family members, or sponsors you want to thank?
I always got to thank my wife and Speed Energy Dodge was, like I say, wasn't great tonight. You know, as much as last week's win at Richmond was pretty easy and the set was really good. You know, this was just luck. You know, I was just at the right place, right time, able to avoid some accidents. And but yeah, the Speed Energy Dodge was good, and thank Mrs. McGee who lets me race every night of the week for the last 30 years. So away we go.
Well, there you go, man. Well, congratulations once again on a good, solid night, another win, and hopefully we can talk to you next week, man.
Man, I sure hope so. Thank you, Waylon.
No problem, man. We'll see you.
Take care, pal.
All righty, that is all the interviews for tonight. That was your race winner, JD McGee. Now, I can't address anything. I see I seen what happened there at the end, but like I said, I'm a broadcaster. I cannot officially say anything about that. I'm not an admin in this league, anything like that. So with that being said, I still think that this is probably the best league, and I will stand by that. The best league I've ever seen. These guys race a ton of respect. Frank Barbary, huge shout out to him. Fastlane Motorsports, hit him up on Facebook. If you're wanting a good, respectable league, um, hit these guys up. But the only stipulation, you got to be 15 up. They do ask for obviously proof of that, but this is a good league for a lot of you older guys that are just don't want to deal with the smaller people, or not smaller, younger group. I do understand that the younger group is harder to race with. Me being younger, I can tell you personally, they are hard to race with. When you race with these younger groups, you're never right. Somebody else is always right. And a lot of the times the admin group is made up of a lot of friends. So that's definitely rough. But yeah, man, hit these guys up. If this is something that you are interested in, be sure to try to find them on Facebook, Fastlane Motorsports. Hit them up. They got the Discord link posted there. I stream these races every week. I do everything I can. But this has been Team 9 Racing TV. Huge shout out to the sponsors, obviously Nelson Roofing, Nelson Designs, and Megawatt Electric. Fastlane Motorsports, Nelson Designs. Everything they do week in and week out. And we're going to try to get the podcast back going. I know I say it every week, but we're going to try to do everything we can to get it back going, trying to get the guys back together. It's been hectic with the schedules here lately. I know with my own schedule, it's been a little hectic. So I will catch you guys in the next stream next week. Maybe before that, might pop up a little stream here and there. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like the stream. Like the video as well. Definitely helps me out. Subscribing also helps me and you out. Helps you out a ton. Helps you know when I'm going live, things like that. Helps you give you notifications when everything is happening. Just like races like this, it helps you know exactly when I go live. But this has been Team 9 Racing TV. I am signing off for the night, and I will see you guys later.